The Tu-104, the first commercial jet airliner by the Soviet Union, took off its first flight on the 5th of November, 1955, and surpassed Western technology. But it failed miserably, costing many lives. Let's explore how such a revolutionary idea translated into the most dangerous airline ever. After the Second World War, in the early 1950s, the Soviet Union was in dire need of a good commercial airliner, as their current designs and services were all outdated and inefficient compared to their Western counterparts. In 1952, the British took their game to the next level by launching the de Havilland Comet airliner, whose sleek design and power efficiency put all other airliners to shame. The jet airliner featured an aerodynamically sustainable design powered by 4 de Havilland Ghost turbojet engines, concealed within the wing roots and a pressurized cabin. This move took everyone by surprise, especially the Soviets, who knew that they needed to smart them out with ultra-modern technology. Here came the renowned aircraft designer Andrei Tupolev with a genius masterstroke. The offer was hard to reject, and Tupolev won approval for the project on June 11, 1954, by the Council of Ministers for the construction of a Tu-104, a long-range, high-speed passenger airliner. The idea, however, was filled with risks. His plan was to cut time and cost by using the already built and used Tu-16 bomber jet. He kept the fighter jet's wing, a power plant, plumage, and the chassis, replacing it with a wider and hermetic fuselage, saving the engineering time. The grounding and banning of the Comet's commercial flights was another sign of good luck for the Soviets. After a series of crashes, Comet was grounded in January 1954. And in June 1955, the Soviets introduced the Tu-104 to the world, which at that time became the only operational jet airliner in the world. They got overconfident, taking the testing flight to Britain for a delegation, frequently visiting Europe and participating in the Paris Air Show. But it all went downhill from here. Soon, pilots started complaining that they were brushed off by the authorities. The CSA-104 malfunctioned in turbulence, and the aircraft fell 20,000 feet. But thankfully, the pilot regained control and landed safely. Months later, however, 2 incidents happened where the 104s tragically crashed down, leaving no survivors. The cause of accidents was powerful updrafts that were difficult for pilots to manage due to a change in the central gravity of the aircraft that used to shift rearward. Urgent modifications were made, but the crash of 1959 sealed the deal, when 144 lives were lost by the airline. And this is how the ambitious Soviet project turned out to be a recipe for disaster.